Yeah, when you try everything with something and it doesn't change, try time, try patience. You see, the most powerful force in the world is time. When you try prayer, when you try love, when you try to convince, you try anything and it doesn't work. You try your skills, your abilities, you try the protocols, everything, and it doesn't work. If you're giving up on something, one thing you have not yet tried is timing and patience. You see, there is nothing in this life and in this world that time does not answer. Time answers everything. Solomon said, there is nothing under the sun that money doesn't answer. I said, money answers all things. But time answers everything. Everything. So if you're doing something and it's not working today, don't be discouraged. Don't conclude on people because of today. Be patient. Give it time. Give it time. Today, when you look into my life, like every vision, everything we are working on, few people just came few years and few days, so they kind of ask questions, who is he and what they're doing. But the driving force, the greatest motivation is coming from people who spend time with one-on-one. People that there was a time we wanted to date, people that there was a time we were so much emotionally driven, we in love, and there were other emotions, like we're also afraid because we're people of dreams. We wanted something good because we love genuinely, and we didn't want to create anything that will become a problem to separate us from that love. Even though sometimes this unfortunate happen, and it's hard to understand that game and that language, and they can be break off and other things. But the beautiful thing is, with time, understanding comes. With time, they get to know you, who you are, and the importance or the essence of that decision that you take. So often language is powerful. When I'm talking about language, it's not about what you say, it's not about dialect, English or your native language or anything, but it's about the communication, understanding the communication, the essence behind the words, the essence, the untold, the unspelled, the unknown behind the actions. It is the most powerful thing. And when you learn to understand language, the language of people, whether by words, by action, or by any other thing, then you'll be very powerful. You can understand humans, and you can deal with them perfectly. And in the long term, if your calculation is right, if you are standing on the right principle, you will get them right where you thought you get them to be. And you get them to say the very things you wanted them to say, which you wish they could see but they couldn't see, which you wish they could appreciate but they couldn't appreciate. So don't despise the days of small beginning, and don't despise things that happen as unfortunate. You have the good intention, you have the good thought, and then it didn't go through. It's about language. Sometimes the things people say, they are offenses. It's not personal. You shouldn't take them personal. It's a way they are trying to tell you something they are going through, but they couldn't. You understand? For instance, you meet somebody you're trying to share the gospel with or share a vision with, and they rejected it, didn't mind you again, or they say something that really gets you offended, or you try to be nice to somebody and then boom, something pungent comes out, and just like, I just wasted my time. It's not a waste. Give it time. Try it next time. Give it time. Give it time. It will work. See, time answers everything. I see again, time answers everything. Money, Solomon said, money answers all things, which I doubt. Not everything. Not everything. And today we can prove it. Yes, he was the wisest man. He could speak. He was a prophet. He could speak as far as he could see because he had money. But there were things also in his life that money couldn't get him. Yes, and with time I can decode that. But time answers all things. Time answers all things. When you started, you have a dream, whatever it is, time will answer it. So the great thing that as a youth you should learn is the principle of patience. When you're dealing with people, be patient. Be patient. Time will tell you which kind of people to keep, to live, and who people really are. Time is what will decode the actions of people and their real intentions. Time is what will help you know and discern the man or the woman behind this cloth. Time is what will let you know the beauty or the ugliness behind the appearance you see. Time is what will let you know the essence, the truism, and the real character behind what you call noble or ignoble. Time is what will let you know whether what you see, what people are trying to communicate is genuine or fake. Time is what will let you know who people really are. Sometimes the people that we meet and we think they are rude, they are stubborn, they are all the things we hate. Sometimes they are the best for us. Only that we need time to know. And sometimes the people we meet and we think, oh, they are submissive, they are wonderful, they are respectful, and sometimes they are the worst for us. And it takes time for us to know. Sometimes the people we meet and they, hey, see, this is success icon. He is everything that success is all about. It's only time that will help us to know that they are actually a walking dead of failures. Sometimes the people will think, and this, he can never amount to anything. He comes from this background, he is this, he's that. Look at his appearance, this is why you do. Oh, forget. We've seen people do all this kind of things. Not in this place, not in this country. It not work. Time will help us to know they are the true people walking in the path of success. So whatever that you are doing, if it's about human beings, if it is in this world, then give it time. You see, with time, all things that you argue, you try to convince others, you try to preach, you try to fight, you try to do all the needless things just to prove a point. Time will answer them. Time will answer people. It will answer everybody for you if you remain patient. I love adventure. I've met a lot of people with different pedigrees, stars and stars, and it's time that I used to answer them. When they met me, people meet you, they will talk a lot of things because they have a lot of things they think about you. But my principle, I thank God for this grace of maturity, that time, I leave it to time. And the time comes and then I see them, the real of them come out. Then they see me standing in a superior way they never thought about. Whatever that you're going through, whoever that you are dealing with, whatever the situation is, give it time. And whilst time is running, keep being the best you. Keep doing the things. Keep standing. Don't judge people. Don't be convinced by people too. Give it time. Don't give up. Whatever that you are pursuing, whatever that you are doing, whatever that is happening, give it time. Sometimes when your emotions are pushing you, give it time. Sometimes when you think that people are not recognizing what you're doing, or you think that you're not making progress as you expect, when something turns out, I wanted to do this, it failed, didn't work the way you wanted, you need time. Time will explain everything. Time will explain everything. There is this man of God, Eastward and Abada, says something that the great thing in his life, he credits it to his credit account, and the things that he doesn't understand, he credits to his debit account. That is something very wise, he said. But I thought about it and I said, you see, but time will let you understand nothing is credit or debit. Time, and sometimes the things we call debit, they are the rare credits that sponsors the future credit we ever have. So whatever you are going through, your time will come. So you have to understand the power and purpose of time, that it answers all things. There are a lot of things in this world that answer certain things, such as money, such as certificates, such as appearance, such as pedigree, such as association, such as protocol, such as so many other things you can mention, including money. But none of them answer all things. But time answers everything. Money, like Solomon said, can answer all things, but time, everything. But there are some things money cannot answer. But time, there is nothing outside the radar of time. So of all the things that you seek to purchase, of all the wonderful things that you want to buy, of all the beautiful, the desirous, the wonderful, the luxurious things you want to obtain for your life, to live wonderful and be your best, one of the things you should learn to buy and invest so much in is time. And that means you have to cultivate the virtue of patience, the virtue of patience, the virtue of patience, the virtue of observing. Sometimes where you desire to be the most, the person you desire to connect with the most, and you have all the reasons why you need this relationship so bad, why you need this person's help so bad, why you need to get to this institution so bad, why you need to live in this place so bad, why you need to travel, why you need to do this and why you need to start this thing. You have all the reasons why this thing should work. You have the reasons why you should not give up that thing. It will take time for you to know that you were wrong. It will take time for you to know that nothing in this world actually works against you but for you. It will take only time. And I thank God so much for this special wisdom and grace given to me. And I've mastered these things, not the guru of it, but I'm constantly on it. And it has never failed for anything. Never. And now I can so calculate it accurately that when I get to a place, I know exactly the button to click. I know exactly what to do. In few moments, I will get to know what is happening, what is controlling the advert, and I know who people really are. And then with time, my calculations has never failed, not even once. I've had friends, some of them that stay, some of them that didn't, some of them that we are still on, and it's not like it's working or not working. And all of this, I have already predicted the future, time, because I have known this powerful resource people don't purchase, time. When you learn to buy time, you'll be very powerful. You'll be very successful. You always surprise people. You become a wonder. Because when they think that, oh, he was going here and he fell. He was doing this and he fell. He was trying to carry this and he fell down. They see that as failure. But it will be only time for them to know that you were not actually trying to carry it. You're not actually trying to go there. You're not actually trying to do something. But you were training. You were building. You were learning. You were developing. You were evolving. And then you were gaining momentum. It will take only time for people to understand that all the stupid things they let you go through, all the things you've been through, all the wreck, all the shame, all the humiliation, all the hatred, all the persecution you're going through was raising you for something, preparing for something great. It will take time. Sometimes some of you wish you had a kind of parents. Some of you were raised by single parents. Some of you were orphans. Even though your parents are alive, somebody has had to vouch for it. Some of you are going through some needless things that you need help in, it's not coming. It will take time for you to know that you are on the best course. Yes, it will take time. So don't sell your virtue for worthless things. When you try to work on things today, and it looks like people want you to try to convince them, try to do so much. Such things are not worthy. Anything that try to cost you beyond what you are ready to offer for it, let go. You don't need it. And I can testify this with my life. There are some relationship and people that earlier I wish, oh, I need to connect with this, but they are this, they are that. But with time I get to know. But then I realize at the beginning it looks like if you go in as they are and as they expect, that will mean you waste your things. You can never say, you can never do something worthy for the future. So what? As much as they present things that looks like they are the treasurable things you need in life, you have to let it go. And then when you are able to trade that, a time will come, the same things, the same people come under your knees. Then you realize the true them. You realize that they were actually trying to be good, but they were not, but mad. So give it time. Whatever you're doing, give it time. Time is the answer. If they are insulting you for no reason, You see, one thing I've so learned this thing. I've so loved the power of time in so much so that I intentionally disguise and be in places, behave the way I'm not in a wrong and illegal way and sociable, but in a way not to please anybody. I can just choose to be anything for my own purpose, for a research sake. When I enter into an environment and study how they are, I can create a kind of person and live there. So that I also be as if I am, not one who respects himself or anything at all. But this I'm not doing not because so, but because I know that when you try to go there with all your reverence and stuff, that will result in nothing but distraction. But this is what most of you have not learned, because it seems like you always seeking, you want something. It looks like you lack, so you are always trying to do things for people to appreciate. So, oh, he's wonderful, he's this, so that you get friends, so that people will respect you. Or that is all crap. Trade all of these things, the things you're doing for respect, the things you're doing for relation, you're doing for connection, you're doing for money, the things you're doing so that people will recognize you, the things you're doing for sex, the things you're doing. Invest your time. Invest in time. Invest in time. And how do you invest in time? Buy patience. The currency of time is patience. The currency of time is patience. And its vehicle is observation. You become patient. You don't talk everything you are. You don't do everything you are capable of. You just observe. You take your time. You take steps each day. You can plan. You can be what you should be now. For the sake of what you're seeing tomorrow. The vehicle of observation. And then you can observe things. You can observe the people. You can observe the environment. You can observe what you're doing. You can watch it grow. Nobody will see the progress of what you're discerning, but you will see. That is the power of time. You will see. As people are busy concluding things, you can see and measure the steadiness of things. You can see and measure the falling of things. You can see and measure the rising of things. That is the power of time. It opens your eyes to see what people cannot see. It helps you to assess things people cannot even imagine or are not even aware of. And the drive, the fuel for the vehicle of time. Like I said, the currency of time is patience. The vehicle of time is observation. The fuel is a vision. Vision and purpose. When you know where you're going, when you know what you're after, then you will learn to be observant. Because you know that where you are going is very important, and you need treasure. You need treasures to help you get there. You don't need just currencies that will be shaped by the by the turbulence on the way. You don't need people that with any situation, or you don't need institution or get around things that with little shift they will just crumble. You need stability. And so you require the vehicle of observation. It will help you to see. It will take a vehicle of observation. It moves smoothly. It rockets speedily. But then when you are in it, it is smooth. People say it as speedily because it comes with discipline. You do what matters. You are busy. Don't waste your time. Because patience does not mean waste. It means that you push your valuable resources and your time into things that matter. And then you just use the hand of your eye just to look around as if you are not watching. Meanwhile, you are watching. Just that you are busy investing your time in something valuable. People think you are anti-social. No, you are not. You are going somewhere. You are going somewhere. These are the things they said about any great person. Don't be trapped in that. And I say the currency is patience. Buy patience. Obtain much. All the stupidity you may see, all the brag, the vain, the abruptness that fellow and colleagues will try to display. Hey, don't let them move you. Calm down. Calm down. and then focus on the vision. It is your fuel. Otherwise, your observation will be vain. Vision, your purpose is your fuel. With this, you will never fail in life. You will always succeed, and you can accurately predict anybody, anything, and you can know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, how exactly to do it, when exactly to do it, and how exactly. And this is what makes you a master of life. By patience, use observation as your vehicle, and never be destitute or be in want of vision or purpose. It is your fuel to the future. Once you lose it, your car will be trapped. And once your car is trapped, you will lose patience. And once you lose patience, you will never go anywhere. You can get all the things, but without understand the principle of patience, observation, vision, and purpose, you go nowhere. Because a lot of people start doing things. The fact that they couldn't see, they didn't know what they were doing. They just follow what people were saying. They follow the system because everybody's doing that. They say, if it was me, I'll never stop doing that. No, I won't do that. You know where you're going. You know exactly what you're doing. Lots of people don't know. That's why people advise them. They listen to it. They follow the masses, try to associate just to feel important or just to feel welcomed. No. Don't let that be you. Be patient. That means learn to observe before you commit. When you get there, don't just bump into people. No. I'm a type, I go to environment. I don't mind just passing there, not greeting anybody. Staying there for about 3 months without exchanging anything. There are some of you who think, hey, what will they think of me? What does it matter? I'm observing. Immediately you find the amateur ones try to come on you, and you find the opportunities one try to step over because they know, oh, he might be antisocial, and the weakness of antisocial people. If you break into their secret, you can get them and trap them there. You can take advantage of them because you know how to communicate. No. You see? But when you're observing, you can see, and then you can, by observation, see people who are exactly like you. Because also when you come in there, they will not judge you and they will not try to conclude on you. They will also be observing. That is how I've always had the best of relationships. The best in everything. There is no institution that I've worked in as a person in my profession or whether it's NGO that I have never emerged as the best, not as one of the best. Everybody I've worked with in ministry when I was starting, every institution I've worked in, every place I have taught, because I'm a tutor, that's one of my profession. Every place I've lived, I have always excelled every status accorded to me, whether it's character or success or anything, discipline or anything. Why? Because I don't mind observing. I don't mind going there to mingle. Paul said, gave the greatest principle of success forever. He said, I have become everything so that I may win people. He said, to the Jew, I can act as a Jew. To the Gentile, I can be like a Gentile. To the Christian, I can be like the Christian. And guess what? To the worldly, I can be like that. Not that I'll compromise. No, I can flow with them without creating offense. And then when the right time comes for me to show them what is right, then I'll remove my jacket and show them this is who I really am. Because this is the beauty of life. This is the excellency of life. This is what we need to learn. Because it is easy. The easiest thing for you to do is to be stopped. Be stagnant in one thing. And that is why a lot of people fail in so many things. Because they are not flexible. Sometimes when you find the disciplined folk, you can think, hey, they are so rigid and they are too tough. And yes, they are the most flexible things. Time will help you with this. There are times I will get to a place and there are people that come in, they want to show you that they are the ones rigid, they are the ones doing great things, and then you need them. it will only be time for you to know that they are crap. They are the ones that really need you. You see, I've tested so many of these, so I'm a person, I don't just bother. No, give it time. Give it time. Give it time. And those you're calling who are not answering, they will call you back. Those that mocked you, they will clap for you. Those that look at you and they say, what is that? You know, some people can be so rude. What is that? What is it? They will say, that is the wonderful thing, the most wonderful person we've ever seen, we've ever known. Give it time. Give it time. Anytime I deal with people, those that I so value are people I've been with for long. They were not just classmates, they were not just family members, they were not just colleagues. No, they were special people on a journey with purpose, vision, also observatory, and people of patience, timing, people that don't judge or conclude on things, on people and others. And always, we can all look back into the history we created and see that it is something worth celebration. If there is something you need today as a youth, it is the virtue of patience. There are so many things you can buy and sell, but one of the things you should learn to buy, acquire in greater measure is patience. It will buy you so much. It will buy you so much. A time will come, people will come to your door and trade their value. They will give it to you because you have something that is so precious and it's short supply. And that is patience. With patience, royals will bow to you. There are things that make it doesn't matter the status, they all bow to it. That is patience. Patience. It doesn't matter the title. Patience. Observation. Forget. Is it a king or president who the title? And your observation, your observatory, you observe things, you're observable. Nothing can beat you. You have a vision. You are a man or woman of vision and purpose. Nothing can beat you. With this, you can overcome and scale over most of the mistakes people make, the hurried decisions people make, and they say, he tricked me, she tricked me, I was wrong, I didn't know this is how they are, I didn't know this is how they used to think, I didn't know this is how they are, they made me believe, no, they made you. Never be made by somebody. Work with these three things. Patience. So practically, how do you buy patience? How do you buy more time? Paul said, he said, leave room for accommodate. He said, leave room for wrath, in your life. A place for all the nasty things of people. Leave a room for offense. Leave a room for offense. A room for the wrath of people. A room for the offense of people. Things that people do. And you think about it, who are they and why are they? It's sometimes some people can be so offensive because you look at them and think that this is some words I don't want to mention, You can just how dare, But Paul said, leave room for offense. The more you do that, the more you are buying. The more you are buying, each time you are buying, you're observing. But the thing you will not know that you'll be blossoming. You'll be growing. Something will be happening day by day. You might not be aware. There will be a communication day by day. You might not be aware. And you will not need to waste your energy to talk back to people. But your actions will answer people. I'm a person, I don't waste my time talking to people. No. I use action because actions speak louder than words. Because once people start talking, start acting this way, I can easily predict what they want to say, what they want to do, and what they want to start. And if I find out that it's a wrong chatter they want to start and bring it over me, immediately I know how to end it right there. I will not be wrong. And I will never be wrong. Yes. If you work with these keys, nobody can trick you. Nobody can beat you. No system can cripple you. It doesn't matter how many of people, so skillful, whatever, that are against you. Work with these principles and with Christ. You always watch them fail as they see you stand strong and keep rising. Be patient. Be observatory. Be visionable. Be visionful. Be purposeful. Purpose-minded life. These three will shape your life and make you as a God among men. This is Prophet Emmanuel. God bless you.